Good afternoon world from Siargao here in the Philippines. We are officially settled back into our regular routine life here at our favourite cafe, Manabrew, getting some coffee, getting some food and meeting up with our good friends from the island, people who we've lived with for a good 5 years now.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. Oh, wow.
Nice to catch up with people that we know. We are starting to question our life choices a little bit though, because province life here with a newborn isn't as simple as we thought it was going to be. I just dropped off the family and I'm now going to drive to the other side of the island to try and see if I can intercept something. I think one of the things that people realise when they come from the west to here is that living on an island logistically is a massive problem. We're so used to like next day delivery, same day delivery. The minute you move into the Philippines province, you realise nothing's coming on the same day. If your car breaks down, you're waiting 2 weeks for a part. If you need a delivery from international, sometimes it will arrive on the wrong island. So right now, I'm going to sort out some of those logistics by driving to the port to pick up a package that a company sent us. I had to get my friend who lives on the other islands to go to DHL, intercept the package with my ID, and then bring it to one of his friends who works on the boat. And then the boat guy is going to meet me at the port and I have to pay him to receive the item. So I know it's a small thing, but all of these little things adds up. And when a lot of it is to do with your baby, like certain types of formula or nappies or a special bit of equipment you want for your newborn, not having that instantaneous delivery makes things really hard. I think we got spoiled a little bit when we were living in Cebu because everything was kind of instant there. If we needed something, we could just go to the mall, which was a few minutes away, and deliveries were a little bit quicker, you know, maybe 5 days instead of 8. So we're talking just days here, not like months, but still, if you're not a particularly organized person, then that can be a problem. Anyway, as you can see, it's a pretty beautiful drive down to the port, so I'm not going to complain too much. It's a lovely day. I'm going to put some music on and just enjoy the peaceful roads. There's no traffic. So those are the sides of province life that really do make up for any conveniences you would get from living in a city, or let's say even in the West. It's such a nice day. It seems a shame not to film my drive out the window. This is turning into a bit of a motor vlog. But I noticed the other day as we were driving through the Crocodile Marsh, which is where we are right now, there's a new sign right here that says they're doing some kind of tours over into the marsh, and there's a chance to see the Philippines crocodile here in Siargao. So I don't know where they take you. I'm guessing further in because we've never seen crocodiles here in the whole 5 years we've been living. Steep curve here, and over on the right here is the crocodile viewing deck where you can't actually see any crocs. I think they don't ever come this way around. I am skeptical if you would ever see any crocodiles here because we did a dolphin tour once and we didn't see any dolphins at all, but you still pay full money for it. So it's one of those things where if you want to tour ethically, i.e. not bait the animals to where you are, then sometimes you're just not going to see those animals. Which is more than fair enough. I don't really want to go out and start disturbing crocodiles in their habitat if I don't have to, but if there's a nice, peaceful, ethical way to view the Philippines crocodile here in Siargao, I will do it. All right, here comes the beautiful view. We're driving through the center of the island now. Stunning views over the hills, rice fields here. And if you're interested, this is like Siargao's water basin. If there is a water shortage on the island, people get their water delivered from this area because it collects here and it's a clean source. So it's like one of the town's major source of economic growth is their clean water. Of course, that also means that they can grow rice here because the fields flood, which is what you want to grow rice. It's necessary. Wow, look at the views. When the sun comes out, everything just looks so much more intense. You may recognize this place as the Masin town where the big bendy tree used to be before it fell down. This road has become a little bit more of a daily commute for me rather than an actual tour spot, because we're always coming through here. It's the only access to the south of the island. But I brought all my family here to enjoy the sights of this town. And coming up here is the very famous Coconut Road, where people come from around the world to take a picture with the palm trees going towards the mountain. But they actually made it illegal to take pictures here, so nobody's allowed to stand in the middle of the road anymore. The signs have gotten a bit worn over time, but you can just about see one coming up on the right here. It says picture taking along this road is strictly prohibited. Obviously if you're driving through in the car it's absolutely fine, but there was a point where they had about 8 of those signs all lining the road, so even if you did stop and take a picture, it looked really ugly, and it actually worked. It stopped people from coming up here and taking their photos in the middle of the road, which was becoming a bit of a hazard for the drivers. Look at me being a tour guide today. I wasn't expecting to do this, but I thought while I'm driving I might as well just show you the sights. And before I shut up, here's one more incredible sight. Millions of coconut trees. Okay, now we're in the town of Dapa. This is my least favourite town, but it's where we can get stuff done. If I want to buy tyres for the car or whatever, get anything from the next main island over, this is where I have to come to. It's also where I go if I want to ship the car to another island. I've got to go to one of these desks here and get in that port right ahead of us. I parked a little bit further away than usual because there's nowhere to stop today. I'm going to walk all the way down here to where the port is. This is also where we come when we want to get second-hand books for story. There's a little hidden bookstore down there. Things we've discovered over the years living here. Fire station nearby. This is where you apply for internet if you want to get fibre optic. Some kind of safety training going on in this big building here. I think the fire brigade are teaching the boat staff what to do in an emergency. Excuse the wind. This is where I normally meet my contacts, so I'm looking out for him now. He should be waiting around here somewhere. Welcome to Dapa. This is the port.
This is baggage?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
This is?
That's me, man. Jmayel. Cool, man. Salamat. Yeah, cool. So I just met with my contact Rafi, who's actually a family member of my friend June from the other island. Works on one of the shipping lines here, and he can bring packages for me when they can't deliver to the island, which is very useful. With the newborn, it's difficult to get good sleep, so I've got one of those smart rings that I want to try out, see if I can sort my health out a bit, my sleep health. I haven't been down to this boulevard for quite a while, so I just wanted to see it before I head off. Even though this is the port area, it's actually pretty beautiful. Look at that, clear water as well. Considering all the big ships are over there. No oil spills or anything, pretty nice. This is new though, having the tour boats here. Normally they don't do that from here, so I wonder where they go. I will say though, I don't miss boat travel here in the Philippines. It's not the funnest way to get from island to island. Right, time to go home. So it's the end of the school day. So as I'm driving out of Dapa now, you can see how many school kids are leaving here. Tricycles come to pick everyone up. This is what it looks like when people are leaving school time in the Philippines. I cannot imagine how hot it gets in these classrooms though. One of Story's school friends actually said that they don't have toilets in the school here, so if they need to go, they have to go home. Oh, this guy doesn't care about the heat. He's going for it. Gonna get super sweaty, but look at the views. Incredible. So I know I've been saying we've been questioning some life choices, but when you're driving through scenery like this, on your way home, your daily commute, you realise it's all worth it for stuff like this. That tropical heat coming through the window, but I'm nice and comfortable here in my car. And I think that's what it really comes down to. You can build a comfort zone anywhere in the world. If you lived in a cold country, you got to make sure you got good heating and nice vehicle and safe house, and it's the same here. If you live in a really hot place, you don't want to be without your comforts, because life would get difficult. And I feel like we found a good balance here in Siargao, and that's why we've been here for over 5 years now, coming back up to the mountain view. But now in the afternoon light, let's have a look. Somebody's burning something in the distance. You can see that atmospheric smoke coming out. Maybe they're cooking something on a coconut fire. Tourists are here taking their photos by the view, and just the incredible amount of nature here is really spectacular. A sleeping baby again in my arms. These newborns, eh? They need their rest. Look at her. Oh, hand moved. You gonna wake up to see the sea or not? No, I don't think so.
She's gonna wake up when we come back. She always does that.
Think so?
Yeah.
What about Poppy? Is she gonna wake up?
She's already awake.
She's fully awake. She's run off into the distance. Wow, look at that cloud. It's like somebody smudged it.
The cloud has strayed from its pan over there.
Yeah, one tiny little grey. Reckon it's raining under that?
Yeah.
Like a personal rain cloud.
Definitely that.
Got your wish.
Yes.
Been asking to carry her for a while now, haven't you?
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Warm.
She is warm, isn't she?
Hot.
You believe you're a big sister?
Is that? Yeah.
Madness.
I can't believe she's actually mine. And like, whenever like someone else comes along, they're all like, oh, she's so sweet, and I'm like, yeah, she's mine. Can't have her. My moment.
I can see Juniper doing this, which means that when she wakes up, she's going to want her milk. And that is another one of the issues we're facing right now. Juniper was being mixed breastfed and formula fed. And in recent days, Sacha's breast milk supply completely dried up, like completely. There's nothing there. Went to see specialists, doctors, went on the internet, Googled everything, tried everything, hours and hours and hours a day of trying, pumping, everything, sucking, nothing, all gone. Sacha's actually got a photo of the supply that came out after like a whole day of trying to pump out milk, and it's like a trickle. Juniper was not getting enough milk from the breast, and so we've had to buy in a plant-based formula, which we already had. We bought in quite a big supply of it, but it takes so long to bring it all in from Australia, because Australia is the only country that sells a plant-based formula. Because obviously, as a vegan family, we don't want to feed Juniper cow's milk, when of course we would love to have just done exclusive breastfeeding, but unfortunately not all women have the same breastfeeding experience. So before you spam the comments with loads of stuff about supply and demand and just keep trying, and it's all been done, just acknowledge that we've researched it hard, tried everything and consulted medical specialists, and there is no supply. So it could have been caused by something we're unaware of, but either way, the same thing happened with Story. So we were kind of partially aware this might happen, and that's why we got the formulas in. So we did notice a few questions from people asking about what kind of plant-based vegan formula that Juniper was on, and it's called Sprout Organic. It only exists in Australia because it's run by a small family, and it has actually been rated one of the best formulas in the whole world. So we're really pleased with it. Juniper is growing very nicely. She doesn't really get gas from it. It's very healthy for her. Everything complete, nutritionally balanced down to the Australian standards. Like, it's all been tested to the highest degree and certified organic, certified vegan, and Juniper's loving it. So we obviously need to get a big supply of it, and I've had a chat with the owners of the company, and they are willing to send us a bulk supply. So we're going to send all of that in by sea, and it might take a month or so. So going along the lines of like living on a small island like this, you do really need to pre-prepare.
So good news, we've just had a notification from the Philippines Postal Service, and hopefully it is Juniper's milks that have arrived. Her big box of formula that we have shipped here. So we are gonna go and check and see if it is actually there at the post office. So we're just getting ready. Story's just finishing off some maths work, and Jay's making up a bottle in the kitchen to take with us, and hopefully it will all be good. We've got a lot arriving through like 3 different kind of postal services and different kinds of shippings that we've used and tried out to get these milks here. Once these have arrived, we've got like a year's supply, so that is it. once they've arrived, we won't need to buy any more. So this is really good. We are going to end the video for today. Poppy's just appeared. Hi, Popper. Hello. Hello. You had a nice walk on the beach. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.